And we are live. Welcome everyone to another White Sox franchise live stream. Dusk, welcome to the stream, man. How's your Tuesday been? Uh, Yeah, I'm gonna do it. I shouldn't, but I'm gonna do it. Okay, there we go. We'll see if that hits or not. Alright. No team. Dude, who the fuck knows what's gonna happen there? Who the fuck knows? Jaren, welcome to the stream, man. How's your Tuesday been? Alright, today, game plan is we get at least to the draft, if not even further, because we might go for a while today. Given I kind of feel like streaming today, so who knows how long we're gonna go. Good, your dog's been snoring all day long in your room so far. That's a good day right there. That's a good day. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, and also fun fact, I don't normally check my earnings on Twitch just because, you know, it takes me a little while to get a payout anyways. I'm $10 away from a payout, so that's just a fun thing I thought I'd say. We're gonna get one here soon whenever that happens, but $10 away, so a couple months maybe, and we'll get it. Sweet. Oh my god, the fucking multi-chat just decided to work. I don't know why. Not on stream, but apparently in OBS at least. I don't think that's what's gonna happen. I think it's a friend of my, the enemy of my enemy is my friend type of thing. Okay, so we're 31-26. If you remember from last stream, sad things happened. Sam Denny struggled. I decided to move him down to AAA just to get his head right. And he plays today in AAA. He'll get about, I'm going to let him play this month in AAA. Gets him about 5 starts if I did my math right. Which, if he's kind of corrected his issues there, then I think he'll be back to the majors. I did also go looking to see what players would I maybe go after if I wanted to make a trade. And currently, the worst teams in the league, you've got the Phillies, the Cubs, the Marlins are up there. But I was looking for teams that really, really were struggling. Who? Oh, American Made beat the New Day? They beat the New Day for the titles? Really? I mean, good for them, but, like, they took the titles off the New Day? I did find one trade I might be interested in with the O's. I did find one. And I'm going to show it to you. Oh, you're headcanoning it. Okay, I was about to say, I'm like, they already took the titles off the New Day? That's crazy. I've said before how I really wouldn't mind moving Jonathan Cannon. Grayson Rodriguez is struggling. He's getting older, and he's on the last year of his deal. So, I figured, just to see what the offer would be, I can offer them essentially Jonathan Cannon and a young pitcher, possibly a Noah Schultz. Everybody seems to like Noah Schultz. I'm finding that out. And Tony Bagley is a money player if I wanted to trade someone. I haven't checked like a lot of the young guys. I'm sure Marcelo, yeah, barely, but Marcelo does get the deal done. Also, everyone likes Ken Schultz. Everyone. Any team I tried to look at for a deal, if I put Ken Schultz in there, they'll trade me their whole entire family. Same thing with Darryl Jones. I could trade Jonathan Cannon and Spencer Torkelson alone for Grayson Rodriguez. I could. I could also deal Joe Adell and Jonathan Cannon for Grayson Rodriguez. Now, that does not make sense given the O's are in a little bit of a free fall. And it makes no sense that a selling team would be taking on a massive $15 million a year deal for a guy that's not performing up to it. So, I'm not going to make that deal, at least not yet. So we're kind of going to just run with things as they are for now, and we will see. Keep in mind the pitching rotation now with Sam Denny down at AAA. Darryl Jones is up here to see what he can do. And Tink Hence is going to get his chance as a starter now instead of coming out of the pen. So, we will see how things go. Game plan, once again, is to take us to the draft and beyond. I've got a question. Yep, okay. I'm sorry, I have to view details here. Okay, no. Yep, no. Just in case you were wondering, there is currently a Crunchyroll side quest happening. Okay, fun fact, if you want 30 days of unlimited anime on Crunchyroll, you have to purchase 2 subscriptions or gift them. You know, anything like that. And you can get 30 days of Crunchyroll. I just saw that, and I was so confused. I was like, why do I see the Crunchyroll logo on my stream? I'm not getting paid for this, I wish. Mandarin talks to stop the Warriors from winning the tag belts. I mean, that makes sense. New Day needs some help. They're also chicken shits. Yeah, or just subscribe to Crunchyroll. But you help me while also getting Crunchyroll, which is, I think, more of a positive, so you should do that. Alright. Jonathan Cannon takes the L, as I kind of anticipated. He has had a very down year. You do help me via UFO bets, Jaren. You do. Very much so. Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, we definitely have our second or third round pick right here. Anaya is definitely up there. Sadly, he can't play anything but second, which seems really weird. Really nice contact against lefties. Overall, he's not bad. He's not great by any means. And I don't think he's ever going to be overly great. But he's not bad. This, like, we are having a hard time finding players to go after for our first pick. Like, we pick 4th, and I don't know who we're picking. Like, that is where we're at right now. So this is... Okay, he can do a little bit of anything. So... We'll change proposals. Being tush push banned and the new playoff structure is voted on tomorrow. Yep. Yep, we'll see. We'll see what happens. I mainly want to see... Okay, we do have a guy in Richard Adams, at least, that we can go after. I wish he had some power. That's all I wish, is that he had some power. Speed and fielding's great, which is always a good thing. I might just look at Gene Sanchez. Yep, I'm just going to look at Gene Sanchez. And we will move this back to 3. Yeah. We're just trying to find the top player. New playoff structure seems pretty 50-50 right now. And the tush-push ban seems likely. Okay. I kind of figured the tush-push ban might go through. Because there seems to be enough teams seem to be against the tush push that I feel like that's definitely possible. I really fucking hope. I'm still worried that it's going to go through, but I really hope it doesn't. I really hope it doesn't go through. That's stupid shit with the ban. Like, I really do not want that to happen. I'm actually going to change this. We'll do Greg Sanchez with you, or Gene Sanchez, and then we will scout position. Actually, let me make sure I know what I'm scouting here. International third baseman is the go-to there. Yeah, I think I'll do third base. Yep, let me do the third baseman. Just to get an idea here, one of them might be a bit of a sleeper, so we can only hope. Shit. Main thing with tush push is the Commanders linebacker who kept leaping over the offensive line last year. It's a Commanders player in the Eagles' most OP play. Yep. Frankie Louvu might get it done. I mean, my big issue with it isn't even the saltiness from teams. I get, you get upset you don't get a home game. My big issue with it is that it makes divisions pointless. If you do that, just make it the AFC and NFC. Don't make the AFC North, South, East, West. Don't do that if you're going to take away the main positive of having a division, which is getting an upper hand winning that division. Because if you take away the one positive thing of winning a division, what's the point? Because when it comes down to it, record is more important than division record. Yeah, but still, even to me, the NBA doesn't need fucking divisions. Like, they have the divisions because, it helps section off rivalries. But, like, they're pointless for the most part. I mean, given it's taken how many fucking years for the NBA to finally get, like, a fun playoff situation. And I just love that there's so many people that are pissed off with the 4 teams that made it this year. And I'm like, this is good. This is good shit. Now we have, like, actual excitement. Somebody who we didn't expect to win is going to win. Yay. It's not just the same teams year in, year out. I mean, I brought up the point of it before. I don't watch basketball until the playoffs because I'm a Celtics fan. What's the point? They'll make the playoffs. And even then, I'm just like, they'll probably make it to the second round at least, so I probably don't have to watch the first round. Like, I mean, they can get pissed all they want. This is good for the fucking business. When the no-name teams make it, you get excitement. It makes teams more marketable. I mean, it's like with the NFL. One of the worst marketing teams ever is the current dynasty. Kansas City doesn't sell well. Unless your name is Travis Kelce or Pat Mahomes, nobody fucking knows who you are outside of Kansas City. If they don't watch the sport like we do. So, it's one of those things where it's like, yeah, they are a worse marketed franchise than the Jacksonville Jaguars. We outsell Kansas City every fucking year, and I find it funny, because everyone wants to shit on Jacksonville having no fans, but we outsell the Kansas City Chiefs every fucking year. Damon King is quietly having a really fucking good season. I just wanted to point that out. That's what I wanted. That's why I sent him down. Look at the stat sheet. This is what I wanted to look at. I wanted to see if he'd do exactly what I thought he would do at AAA. 6 innings, 7 strikeouts. He walked 1, gave up only 3 hits, no runs allowed. That is exactly why I sent him down. He needs a couple of games like this to get his head straight, and he'll be back. Yeah, and they're also a team that hasn't been good since I was born. Fun fact, did you know in my entire livelihood, they have made the second round of the playoffs twice. One of them was the year I was born. The other was 2 years ago. Or was it last year? When did they beat the Bucks? Was it Brady's Bucks? Yeah, it was Brady's Bucks. So yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah. I fucking love it. I was bored and suddenly the Dallas Cowboys sucked. I don't know what happened. They had some tech issue. That's what happened. I don't know what it was. Darryl Jones, baby, gets his first major league win. Nice job, Darryl. I want to know, how'd you do? How'd you do? We lost the series, but hey, Darryl came through. Spencer Torkelson with a homer. Up in that trade value. That's a great outing for him. That is a fucking great outing for him. 2 runs allowed. 3 walks, 3 strikeouts. He goes nearly 7. That's a great outing. I'll take it. Also, we are continuing to hit well. And Colson Montgomery had a 3-hit ball game. What the fuck? Broadcaster fucked up and decided to start playing a movie. Is that really what happened? Alright, where are we? We are still 1.5 games up. We do have an injury. Another What is with all these guys breaking forearms and shit? Now we're going to move them to the 60-day. So, I don't think you were on the 40-man anyways. Nope. You were having a really good year, Raymond. I'm sorry for that. Alright, let's go ahead and bring up a reliever to AA. And that will be Luis Peralta. Alright, we got a 4-game series against the White Sox, against the Mariners here, who I also did look at a possible trade. However, it would have costed more than it would for Grayson Rodriguez. And it's Tank Hence's debut as a starter. And he will take the L in a 1-score game. That sucks. That fucking sucks. Make sure no injuries. We do get the win with Matt Manning, who has been our ace this year. I saw that the movie was playing. I didn't realize it's just they fucked up. That's funny as fuck, man. We're at least splitting. We're at least splitting. Okay, Jaren, look at the name, man. That name is great. Gravitational Puncher? That is a good bot name right there. Gravitational Puncher. That might be one of the best. That might be one of the best we've seen. Gravitational Puncher. It does sound like an Xbox generated gamer tag. It totally it needs to be XX Gravitational Puncher XX. That's what it has to be. That's how you know it's an Xbox gamer tag. Okay, Jonathan Cannon's up again, which I believe means, let's see. Nope. Denny's got another day before he's up again. And we do take 3 straight after losing the first game in a tight one. We take 3 straight against the Mariners to take a series win. I will say, this team finds a way. I don't know how they do it, but they find a way. Okay, we got the O's who have struggled. We will not have to face Rodriguez. Zach Gallen is struggling. 1 for 9 this season. Daniel Espino's been pretty good for them. Darryl Jones on the mound against the O's and out in AAA. It's Sam Denny in his second start, trying to clear his head. We do take the L. Romano takes the L this time around. Meanwhile, Sam Denny does what he does best. He does allow some runs this time around, but keeps that ERA low and is getting better. That's all that matters. 1 to 2 weeks for Tavares? Really? I'll just keep him there. I'm not going to worry about making a move there. Okay. Tin Kents does get a win. And never mind, it goes to Dylan Coleman, but we do get the win. That's all that really matters. It's time to scout. Okay. So Gene Sanchez seems to be pretty good. Put you at the 1 spot now. Rodrigo Amoris, not so much. I do think I'll keep him up just to see. Eloy Baez. The fusion of Eloy Jimenez and Javi Baez. Okay, I just don't think there's anything here at third base. Let's see. There's a lot of busts in this class, it seems like. Oh yeah, Lloyd Gillies. I forgot about him. We are gonna have to continue checking him out. Let me change this to Lloyd. Where the fuck's Lloyd? Lloyd, where you at? There you are. Just look at him some more. And I think... Fuck it, maybe I'll just keep that. Just see how much more we learn. Fuck it. Mike Abel was good against the Pirates. Hey, he was a legend for us in the last MLB series. Yeah, Alvarado getting suspended for, what, 80 games? How about, though, the Angels on a 4-game win streak? Am I right? It's not going to last. It's not going to last. We're probably going to lose tonight. Oh. 80 games and the postseason. That's not cool. Oh, man, Matt Manning takes the L. Damn. Zach Gallen gets his 2nd win of the season. We drop a series to the O's. That's legitimately disappointing. And we dropped a lot there to the Trash Pandas. That's not good. However, Columbus gets taken down by the Knights. Charlotte does its thing. Noah Schultz. The ERA's not bad, but man, he just can't get the wins. Okay, they were all on a break. I was about to say. I'm interested to see the All-Star voting right now because we're coming up to the All-Star game. Who the fuck is this? Yeah, he's really good. He's really good. Where's our closest guy? we even gonna have a... Are we gonna have an all-star this year? I'm sorry, Roman Anthony? That's a great name. Hell, we might not even have a fucking all-star this year. Well, it might be Ishii. Ishii might be an all-star DH. Which that would be cool if Alex Ishii makes it. I'd be totally down with that. Because I think every team gets one. So. Ooh, Starlin Caba got called up. And the O's brought up Luis Vasquez. Might as well check the waiver wire. Nope. Just see what's going on, you know? I do want to double check in on this. So it's still 1 to 2 months on Walker and Smith. Which hopefully we'll get Jordan Walker back sooner rather than later. Oh, and I will say I did put Joe Adell and Jonathan Cannon on the trade block just to see what offers might get made. Alright. Let's see. When's the next Denny game? It's Thursday. Alright. We'll check on Denny after that game, see if he's changed any of his stats or not. As Drew Thorpe loses that one to Houston. And we do have an injury. No! Fucking torn groin? What is with all these massive long-term injuries? Like, Tony Bagley's literally our best prospect. Like, look at this. Fractured leg, fractured arm, torn groin, broken forearm. What the fuck, man? I legitimately might have to sign someone. I did not think I'd be sitting here going like, I'm gonna have to go the free agent pool. Oh, I forgot I brought up Marcelo to AAA already. I was gonna bring him up. Fitzgerald has seen no good things happen. Neither is Grant Taylor. Peyton. Richie's already there. Fuck. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sign somebody to go to AAA. You know what? Yeah. Okay, no, you won't take a deal like that, okay, then. In reality, you would. Nope. And none of them would take, you know, AAA deals. Why is Drew Waters here? This is the one thing I don't like is you don't have like the guys you can just bring in on AAA deals. Like I would bring in Griffin Canning if I could bring him in on just a cheap AAA deal, like a minor league contract, but you can't. That's the one thing I wish they would add to the game. My roster's full, even though I've got 9 guys out for 3 months. Let's see. Any of you guys ready for the call up? We'll bring up Brad. Oh, wait a minute. We're bringing up Jeff. Yeah, we're bringing up Jeff. Jeff's been doing good things. Double A, you go. And I think we'll just bring up Jonathan Hensley because he's been to Triple A before. And also, he's seeing the biggest positives. Sounds like a you problem, yeah. It's like, that's funny, you're also the White Sox. Like, we're on top of our division. Who cares? It's the Central. Let me double check. Calendar, that's what I wanted. Yep, one more game. And we drop that game 1-0 to the Astros. Louis St. John gets a win there. And Hazley had to come in and did not get the win. He took the L. Alright. So, last game of this series. We do get the win. We do not get swept by the Astros, at least. Next game, we take on the struggling Angels. Ooh, Gary Minoso takes the L. So, quick check-in. How's he doing? He's still got those negatives on the home run and hit per 9. I am training him in that section, so hopefully he gets better at that. I do think, though, he's probably going to come back at the end of the month. As long as those numbers kind of stay in that area, yeah, I definitely think he'll be back at the end of the month. Alright. We get a win! Tank Hentz gets his first big league win with us. And Matt Manning gets the win to win the series against the Angels. We're riding a 3-game win streak. Never mind, it was Cade Horton. But I'll take it. We're 2.5 games up. I mean, he's not bad, given where he started ranked. So I'll finish just to see. But Gene Sanchez certainly looks like a guy that we're going to eyeball taking with our first pick. He's a guy that could make the big league roster quick. 4-year college player. So, definitely intrigued, to say the least. He's recently scouted. There we go. Okay, so you are going to change prospects. I actually want to check. Let's go. Which one do you guys want to go with? Use Neil Chavez or Johnny Bunning? Which outfielder should we look at? Or should we just scout international right fielders and get a little bit of both? Here's just a little look at what they could be. So Bunning shows a bit of balance, so people like Bunning. What's Chavez? Ooh, Chavez is much more the hitter of the bunch. People want Bunning. This is going to change entirely. I want to get back to Discovery. And I want pitchers in the International. Show me all the good Japanese pitchers. They're going to go to the Dodgers. Alright. Dear Lord, we have had a rough stint against Indiana. And get the brooms, we sweep the Angels. Heaven just got cleaned up. Just look at the Japanese all-star team and there's your answer. Not wrong. Jaren, you're over on YouTube. I don't think YouTube has that. I should see if I can get that over on YouTube. I need to test it. So that's one thing. Now I don't watch a lot of streams on YouTube. But that's one thing I haven't seen. I haven't seen actions like that. Sweeping the Dodgers, being swept by the White Sox. Nah, did we get swept by the White? No. No, we didn't. We won at least one game in that series. That was the first series of the season. In reality, the Angels can sweep the Dodgers. And what made it even better was Shohei was the last out of that series. Dear Lord, we're not on a big losing streak. Holy shit. Charlotte, come on. Got the White Sox over here, 8 games above 500 and 3.5 games in the lead of the division. And you're over there shedding a brick. Come on. Alright, let's check on some players. I want to see, how's Matt Manning doing? He's doing fantastic. This was a phenomenal signing. Comes open with Dylan Gabriel and Kenny Pickett taking QB1 snaps. Flacco and Shador taking QB3 and 4 snaps. Not a good look. Hey, there we go. Okay, so the home run per 9's got to hopefully shape up here in a bit. But yeah, he's more than likely coming back at the end of the month. Jonathan Cannon may not even be here next season. I do plan on moving him somewhere. Tank Hence with a little bit of a boost. That's good. And just positive for Darryl Jones right now. Big thing I want to know. Torkelson, how have you been doing lately? Not good. 167 in your last 10. But you've had a nice little jump here against the Angels. Jack, how have you been doing? You played in 3 games so far. Not great. But 2 of those games, you've actually gotten hits. Okay. All right. Because it might be time. It might be time that Jack takes over. He's on a fucking hot streak. Why? Because he is our stone-faced pit bull. I very rarely have guys I draft that I'm like, I can't believe they're working out this well. That's Alex Ishii. I don't think any of us expected him. Like, we knew he was going to be solid. This dude is batting .390 in his last 10 and has been a consistent nearly 300 average at the majors. This dude is crazy good. Not to mention his fielding's getting better. His speed is solid enough. Like, what the fuck? I do want to check in on you guys. Oof. Ooh, Brooks Baldwin is struggling, while Brian Ramos is seeing a bit of a boost. Colson, you're playing pretty well. He's not flashy, but he's consistent. Exactly. That's what you want in a leadoff guy. That's why he's a good leadoff man. Ryan Rocchio. Nice. Yeah, we're definitely going to take this to arbitration and keep you around. You're good trade bait right now. I'd like to see that contact against lefties as well as the power against righties get back to normal. Okay, 256 over the last 10's not bad. Brignoni. He's got, what, 6 home runs? I was hoping that'd be a little bit higher currently. Joe? Oh my god, there's actual positives? He's batting 278 in his last 10. Okay. He did really well against his former team. Alright. How's Ken been doing lately? 324 down in AA. 298 overall. Okay. I'm going to keep him down there probably for the rest of the season just to give him a confidence boost. And we'll see what happens next season with him. Alright. On we go. Cannon takes the L against Milwaukee. Oh, Lord. What new shit's going on with Belichick and his girlfriend that's way too young for him? Dear Lord. Jordan Romano takes that L. Make sure no injuries. Yep. And we get swept by the Brewers. I mean, the Brewers are really good. They're 48-27. They're having a fantastic year. They also have Felix Bautista. And apparently Max Meyer. There you go, Barons. And there you go. There we go. There we go. Was this Denny's day? No, he was the next one. So Denny, 6 strikeouts, 2 runs given up, 4 hits. Once again, the run per 9's got to get better. He's given up too many runs. And once he gets that settled down, he's going to be lights out. Still already very good compared to a lot of what we have, but, you know. Check the injury list. Still 1 to 2 months. Hasn't lowered. 2 to 3 weeks for Raymond right now, which is nice. That's what I could do. No, I don't think I can move him. Yankees with a call up. Astros with a call up. Freddie House got called up to the Nats. We had a 5-0 win over the Pirates, and the Pirates apparently are really good. They're 46-31. As Matt Manning takes down Jared Jones in that one. Fuck yeah. Drew Thorpe also gets a win in a tight, Owen White gets a win in a tight one. So we do win the series. Had to make sure it was a 3-game series. Okay, Johnny is not the guy we thought he was, and Gene Sanchez is really good. It's a guarantee. And the Hard Knocks filming for North Carolina fell apart because his girlfriend demanded content approval, part ownership of the show. What the fuck? Who the fuck does she think she is? Bruh. Also apparently engaged. I can't believe I'm about to say this, because I never thought these words would come out of my mouth with this situation. Belichick's gotta get the fuck out of there. Like, I'm sorry, there's red flags all over the fucking place. There's so many red flags, you would think he stuffed his pockets with fucking challenge flags. Like, what the actual fuck? After that, you have to know. There's no way you can sit there and think she's not in it for the money at that point. Alright. So I think we know who our top target is. I don't really know who the back... Right now, the backup plan, I think, would be Richard Adams. So, we'll see. I did discover 3 new pitchers, though. So, let's look at the recently scouted. Yay! We found relievers. Fuck yes. I love finding relief pitchers in this discovery phase. I'm going to keep that there while we do this. I want one more week of Sanchez just to guarantee that that's what he is. Just to guarantee it. Anyway, Hard Knock producers have also learned she's in talks with another production company about creating her own Hard Knocks around. I've got like 45 different questions. The number one question is, where the fuck would this show air? Because HBO, you know, doing Hard Knocks or Prime or Hulu, one of those is locked in. Where the fuck's hers gonna air? Fucking Vimeo? For free? Fucking crazy, man. Ooh, we had a good little run there against Clingstones, and thing kind of fell off a bit. Meanwhile, we have done very well against the AAA affiliate of the Braves. I believe the Stripers is the Braves affiliate. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Omaha's going to be Denny's last start, probably, this month. So we'll see. Alright. We do get the sweep. Get those brooms. Good night, Pittsburgh. I love a good sweep. I love a good sweep. Do some cleaning. Keeps us 3 games on top still. Well, 2.5. Alright. I will say, the way this team is playing, I feel so much better about this team right now than I did earlier in the year. I do think Jonathan Cannon's going to get dealt, and it might come at the beginning of July. Because if I'm going to bring Sam Denny up, we have to make room. And right now, Jonathan Cannon is much more of a detriment. So I might look for a team that needs that like 3rd or 4th rotational piece. We'll see if Darryl Jones continues to play well. That's also going to be a key factor. Damn, both minor league teams took an L there. Sure. Speaking of Darryl Jones, he gave up 1 run at most, and we just destroyed the Rangers. Holy shit. 10-1? Oh, he's on a hot streak. He's cleared the head. There we go, Sam. There we go, Sammy. That's what I'm talking about, Sammy. I can hear heat of the moment right now. That's for all those Supernatural fans out there. Yeah, Sam's definitely coming back. That, after this next start, he's coming back. Drew Thorpe. Having a rough go of things, but we're barely paying him, so I'm not worried. He's getting paid like he should be playing not great. How have you been doing? Bregman's hitting 400? There's 14 home runs, 42 RBIs. He's been batting about 400 his last 10. Holy shit. Colson, how have your last 10 been? 258's fine. I want to see that average up a bit, total-wise. He's doing fine. Yeah, we're going to move Cannon. I don't think he's been awful, but it's just you're a detriment. And with how good the youth has been playing. Hot damn, speaking of how good the youth has been playing, look at the increases for Kyle Teal. I don't think he's been as sharp as I would like, but, you know, he's been fine. Joe Adell batting about 300 his last 10. Brignoni batting 324 his last 10. Holy shit, Brian Rocchio's now on a cold spell. .250 for Caglione. Where's Torkelson? There he is. 206 in his last 10, not great. Overall, though, teams starting to kind of work their way back from a little bit of a bad spell. Let me remember what that last game is for him. Is that it? Yep. All right. Get any injuries? Nope. We do take the L there. Tink Hence takes the L. And Sam Denny doesn't take the L. It's Luis Tavares who takes it. But that is going to be the last game for him. And I think we are going to go ahead and bring him back here. Fuck, didn't mean to do that. We'll wait till the month ends because Cannon's got one more game, so. Matt Manning gets the win. We at worst will split with the Rangers. And I am happy with that. We take down the Rangers. Who saw that coming? Drew Thorpe gets the win. We do fall to Kansas City. Darryl Jones. I want to do this before Sam Denny's game here. That way there's at least a fresh pitcher to play that game. So let's make the move. Let me look at some teams here. First off, who could possibly use them is the real question. Standings. Let's see, where's that AL wildcard at? Or NL wildcard would be better. Dodgers! They're like right at the edge of the wild card. So Reds or Dodgers would be nice. Maybe the Diamondbacks. Let's see. Where the fuck are you? There you are. I went the long way around. Ah, that's why you're struggling. Okay, you have an injured Shohei Ohtani. They do not need him. He does not even fit in their order. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no to that. Because he doesn't even fit in your fucking order at all. Diamondbacks are right on the edge. Let me see your pitching right now. He would fit as their 4. At worst, the 5. This is perfect. This is the perfect spot for him. Okay, we're making a trade with the Diamondbacks. Because it is a perfect spot. He's cost us a bit too much. He gets a fresh start. He's apparently on a hot streak now. Apparently 2 decent games get you a hot streak. That, to me, isn't how that goes. But whatever. Jonathan Cannon. I should just see what they're willing to offer me. Prospects. Diamondbacks. A third baseman and a reliever. And then a second baseman and a reliever. I'll make my own offer. Oops. Where the fuck is he? Oh, he was all the way at the bottom. But, alright. Would they be willing to part with him? Okay, yeah, they want more. Okay, so they are not going to be willing to give up a B potential prospect. Got it. Oh, they'd be willing to go toe for toe here. Yeah, you know what? Dude could be a bullpen guy. So I'm kind of down with that. Because to me, that's where Cannon's, like, ceiling is like a long reliever to a 4 to 5 in the rotation. Yeah, let's do it. Boom. So we get a young pitcher, and they get a 4 to 5 rotational piece to help them try and make the playoffs. And we now can make a big move. Sam Denny, welcome back. Sam Denny returns to the rotation. He'll be the number 2 behind Matt Manning now, which I think takes a little bit of stress off of him, which is always a good thing. Oh, and he just takes a spot in the rotation. That's great. That's great. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay. So, we've made our one move. For now. I don't know if there's going to be more. One thing I do know is Darryl Jones loses. I'm sorry, Tyler Glasnow loses. He's 0-2. Glasnow, you're not doing great, man. Yeah, good little run there going. Not doing so hot now. Let's see how things have been going here. Jake Ederstrudel. Ken Schultz has been swinging a hot bat. Oscar's done well. Jeff Henley has done well. That's very good. The dude we just traded for has been hot lately, and that's great too. I will say, when we get Hagen Smith back, I don't know what we do at pitcher, because moving Daryl Jones down is possible, but I don't know. I think he's been really good in the rotation. And Tank Hence is out of options. So we'd have to hope he makes it through waivers, which I don't think he would. So I think moving Daryl Jones down to AAA would probably be the play. All right. Let's see how things have gone here. 41 and 39. So, you know. Did beat Omaha, though. Okay, we won, I believe, the first half of the season. So the Barons have made the playoffs. They've clinched a playoff spot. Because when you win the first half in the minors, you already clinch a playoff spot. So we're in. Think. Yep. So we have clinched a playoff spot of the Barons. So we'll at least see the AA team wreck some shit. And Owen White picks up the win. He has been really good out of the pen. I've been very happy with his play. That's not fair. We won 16-2. That's just not fair. Alright. So I'll leave it up to you guys. Do you want to watch the return of Sam Denny to the majors? It's against the Mets, who are 41 and 42. As we take a win, Matt Manning continues his good year. He has been so good for us. We are 4 games up on the Detroit Tigers. We are going to get to the draft today. That's a guarantee with how little time there is until the draft. We got 10 days until the draft, so we're making it. But I'll let you guys decide. Do you want to watch Sam Denny's return? Watch his innings. All right. The return of Sam Denny to the majors. Had a little bit of time at the minors. Looked really good. Got his head back straight. Look at that ERA. That collective ERA is under 4. That is fantastic. The average I would like to see up a bit. I'd like to see it closer to that 2.59, if not like a 2.6, but... I'm trying to think what I want to wear. Let's wear the 1967s. He's back. Okay, so our batting order for this game, and everybody's pretty healthy. We've got Fletcher, Ramos, Ishii. Ishii's hitting in the 3? Holy shit. Brignoni, Bregman, Torkelson, Teal, all on hot streaks. Hot damn. Colson Montgomery, and Joe Adell. Okay. Joe in that 9 spot's interesting. It's a weird thing, Joe in that 9 spot to me. Alright. Whoops. No. Let me pause the music.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. 4th of July baseball coming at you. It's the Chicago White Sox going up against the New York Mets.
What's the 4th of July? Sam Denny looks to snap 5-game losing streak on the mound. And Manning. Here. I want to hear him talk about it.
Starter has really struggled of late. He's been missing his spots and hitters are taking advantage.
Boog, and when you're in a slump like this, every little thing feels like it's going against you. He'll look to settle in early and hopefully find that spark again.
It's his last 5 major league starts. But he went down to the minors. Hopefully got his head right.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And starting this one, Ryan Cusick.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the...
Excuse me. That explains a lot. I'm like, why am I seeing this? Like that? That explains a lot.
And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
All right, 2-1 count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
God, if he sits, it's a 3-1 count, and he can just sit pretty.
And a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next one misses.
Me too. We got a full count.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Ah, just grounds at the third.
Zips it to first. One up, one down. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Ooh, we are 13th in the AL in home runs this season.
This lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
Brian Ramos stands in now and watches strike one.
Come on, Ramos.
Close one, doesn't get the call.
Nice take, given you got the call.
Just missed. One out, base is empty. And there's a foul ball. 2-2 now. Popped up.
And that one's just popped up. Damn.
Drops into the
Well, our stone-faced pit bull's up next.
Batting third, the designated hitter.
So up next
number
for
0.
Chicago.
Let's go, Ishii.
Cusick, 29 years old, a former first-round pick in 2021. Inside.
He's batting .302 right now.
With a homer in his last game.
A homer? Is he starting to find power in his game?
Left and out of play.
Dude, if this man finds power in his game, it's over for everyone.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Ishii. Whew.
Inside, gets out of the way.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
And it remains
Okay.
2-2.
Fights off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Oh, check the swing.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off again.
God damn.
It remains 3-2.
Dusk, is that with all accessories?
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Center field.
Drop.
Should have this one. Makes the grab. And
Hangs a
that is
little too much.
that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0.
All right. We made him pitch. Good 20-plus pitches.
Back here
Let's go,
at
Sam.
And towing the slab. Sam,
Come on, Sam.
what do we need to know here?
Yeah, he's definitely had a struggle so far this year.
The strikeout rate, even when we sent him down, was good. 22.8%.
To limit the base runners, put his team in a position to win a ball game. So we know he's prepared. We know this guy's a competitor, and we'll watch how he works in this one.
Francisco Lindor, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Francisco Lindor at
Mostly the
plate.
terabyte,
Mets shortstop, originally
micro
drafted
SD.
by Cleveland.
That
And a guy
I'm
with
shocked that
serious
that would be
power and an excellent
really the
defender.
reason it's over
Good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good.
over 1,000.
Where it was located, very top of the strike zone, middle away.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Given we've seen Sam struggle early on
Ball there.
in at bat, so we'll see if it takes him an inning to find himself.
2-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
All right.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do
He is
damage against mistakes, but that's not
kinda-
what that pitch was.
And that's
Oh, come on.
fouled out.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That was close enough that we could have seen him get a call.
Swings through that one. It's
There we
strike.
go. Strikes out Lindor. It does take 8 pitches, but there we go. Got that first strikeout back in the majors. There's the momentum.
Second baseman, Luis
Come on.
Acuna. Swings
The
through
dude with the last name Acuna? Oh no.
one down, base is empty. That misses the
that's
zone,
inside.
and now
What
it's
the
even 1-1.
Like, I feel like you could have given that call with ease, and
Puts
that
it
one
into the
just
air out towards
gets
left center.
flied out.
Settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's
SD
2
card was 200-ish. And with the 500 system and the pre-orders.
They do a lot of things well
That's-
in this offense.
That's
They give
kind
you
of fucking
the
insane that the terabyte SD was 200-ish.
result, one of the better OBP
Like, you
teams
can
in
get like a terabyte hard
All
drive
about
for
it
like
is it's an organizational philosophy.
$50
Whether you go
nowadays.
instructional league, whether you go to
Let's
spring
see.
training, you see these players even during batting practice when
Let me
it
see.
doesn't
I
matter.
want to see how
they're
much
practicing that type of approach
a
move. You
terabyte
have that filtering
external
through
drive
your
is. Yeah, you can get a
you call out
terabyte
the player,
external
they
drive for
step right
$40
in and
bucks.
continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which
Like
ultimately leads
$200
to
for a
success.
terabyte of data. No.
You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy
One
Joe
ball,
Sheehan says,
2 strikes.
OBP is life.
Yeah, I saw that Shamar Stewart's holding out. I mean, it's the Bengals owner being cheap.
And there's
I mean, I get it only works with the express cards, but like $200, like they should not be charging that much.
foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
And they're making Denny throw. Got him! 2 strikeouts, and he strikes out Lindor and Soto.
Quickly. Scoreless after 1.
There you go, Sam. Good first inning back. That's the Sam Denny we expect.
New inning getting
Leading
started
off for the
and
White
stepping
Sox.
in.
That exactly was the Sam Denny we expect to see.
Brignoni.
Okay.
Back to work.
Donald Brignoni.
Brignoni recently earned Rookie of the Month honors.
What? Rookie of the month.
That one
Yeah, good night.
This one's got a chance, and it's off the wall.
Really?
Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Oh, a swing like that can help you come out.
I thought that was gone. I thought that was so gone that we would never hear from it again. And I think bounces off the top of the wall.
Now it's Alex Bregman. 3 hits last night.
I mean, 1 terabyte's enough
Factor in getting that win.
forever with the Switch, because the games aren't
That one fouled
massive.
off.
Like, you compare a terabyte with the Switch to a terabyte with, you know, the PlayStation, it's a much different monster.
Nope.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next
Ah.
he's in for a strike.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone.
Come on, Bregman.
Recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
You got man in scoring position. I think this is this the start? 5, 6, 7? Yeah, this is the start of the hot streak, guys.
Swings
And
chases
Bregman
the
strikes
ball.
out.
Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone.
Yeah, you'll be able to get the
Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
bigger sports games. That's definite.
Next to hit, Spencer Torkelson.
That's a ball.
Because I mean, these things on PlayStation are
He's got some good
like,
opposite field power.
I don't even want to
Think
think
about
how much
something being hit to the
space
right side
you're
in
gonna
the
need for
outfield.
GTA
It's that the base runner at
6.
second has a very good read and
I don't even want to
determine whether or
think
not he
about
can
how much
score
space
that
it's gonna
base hit.
take.
Smash down the left field line.
Ah.
And foul ball.
We're not a big home run team. 13's
Man at
our
second.
second highest. Probably at least 250 gigs on PlayStation. Probably. You need a whole hard drive just for that game.
Next offering is outside.
See, up to 33 pitches. We're making Cusick throw. Good chunk of pitches. Good night, number 14 on the season for Spencer Torkelson, and it's a 2-run shot.
He circles the bases. His 14th of the year. It's 2-0.
Hell yeah. There we go. Make the Pope proud.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Base is empty, 1 away. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. And takes low for ball 1.
Just to play it. No, you won't need 3 hard drives, but you definitely might need 1 external.
Only 1 out here in the inning.
That's if you want any other games on your hard
There's a
drive.
strike.
1-1.
Just
Ooh, got the call.
clips the corner.
Man,
It's
that one
2-2.
goes the way of the Mets. It's the right call.
High
Say
fly
that
ball,
much.
right field.
And that
Soto
is
gets
out
under
number
it.
2.
And there's 2 away.
Well, at least now Sam Denny's going to have some run support in the bottom of the second.
Shortstop, Colson
2
Montgomery.
down, base is empty. Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Go Colson.
Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
the ground, right side. Acuna
Grounds it right to the second baseman.
fires over to first, and that'll do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer.
I will say the only thing that overly excites me about the Switch 2 is the GameCube. The virtual GameCube is like the only thing I need from the Switch 2 because
And welcome back to
the greatest games ever made are on that. Coliseum, XD. That's all I need. I can play that forever. Those two games
Vientos
are great.
working on a massive campaign right now, putting up
I will
some
fight
big
anyone that wants to argue with me that they're not the greatest Pokemon games ever made. Because they are.
Seen him flex some impressive
If they had
power this
continued
season,
on that
there's still a lot of
trajectory,
time to go. If he can keep up this pace he's on, we could be in for something really
ooh, that's going to be extra bases. There's the first hit of the day for the Mets.
second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't
Mark
have timed it up any
Vientos.
better than that. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but
Ooh,
still
Brandon
able to
Nemo's
get
hitting
you
well
right
lately,
now.
301.
That's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
This is when we need a good old Sam Denny strikeout.
Fastball is
I
out.
will say I do hate that almost always the best games
Bottom half of inning number 2.
never sell well.
Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
I mean, Legends Arceus is good. I'm not going to argue with them that it's, like, I'm not going to say that it's not good, but Pokemon Coliseum is perfect. It's perfect.
Down, one hops off the wall. The run comes in from second,
Nope.
and they trail by 1.
Uh-oh.
Really nice patience
Sam
in that.
Denny giving up some contact.
To a good count. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going
Oh,
to the
Sam.
opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it
Don't
did,
fall apart
and it
on
did
us here.
perfectly.
Maybe I need to give him 2 months down in AAA. Really get that mind clear. I do think I'm going to keep him up no matter what happens now for the rest of the year. Just so he gets that experience.
Line drive.
Nice play!
Well, 2 goals when you've got the go-ahead
Holy shit, Ramos!
ballpark, and then second, keep him off base. Well, that diving stop right there does just that. Excellent job.
And now the center fielder, Carson Benj. 4th on the National League RBI leaderboard. That one finds the zone.
And I do think I can make an argument that Coliseum led to a bit of Legends Arceus.
Tying run and scoring position here in the second game.
A little bit. I'm not saying like a lot of it comes from Coliseum, but I think a heavy dose of the free roam
1-1.
comes from Coliseum. I didn't mind X and Y. I think the games are okay. The region
That one
is
down the
meh,
line, and it goes
in my
just
opinion.
foul.
Mega Evolution is great. That's the best thing to come out of that generation.
Ground ball right side, and he
Oh,
can't
oh.
keep up with it. And they'll have
There
runners
we
at the
go.
corners after a 1-out single. Quick recovery from the misplay pays off for the out.
Catcher Adrian
So
Del
up next for New York, Adrian Del Castillo.
Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Now a fly ball to right center.
There we go. Joe Adele, right there. Got it. We're good.
One for the Mets here on the RBI double.
Okay, so we only allow one.
You're watching.
They strand the man at third.
We're back.
Leading
Here's
off
Joe
for the
Adele.
right
Let's
side,
add some.
right
Come on.
fielder, Joe Adele.
Let's go, Joe. I think X and Y is okay.
Right through there.
Like, the story is something. Like, the best part of that story is the fact that you can make fucking jokes at Lysander's expense.
To shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
But Team Flair, like stylistically, is awesome. I love the style of Team Flair.
And that's in the dirt. And the count
However,
1-2.
they are one of the lower teams in my opinion. Although, you know, I got my favoritism for Team Rocket.
And the righty deals.
As dumb as they might be.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Come on, Joe. Just get on base, my guy.
That one missed.
Wow. Dude, he has been inconsistent on that edge.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we didn't get the call on the mound the pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, you know, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
All right, back to the top of the order.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Fastball for a strike.
That's just a good pitch. We never did finish the Ultra games because my emulator shit a brick on me essentially. So we never did finish Ultra Sun. So if we do Ultra Sun, it'll just be a regular Nuzlocke. We're not gonna do any hardcore Nuzlocking for that.
You know what happens?
But
Ramos.
we would probably do
Lets that one go for a ball.
normal Sun and Moon first. We got a while until then.
Swing and a
but-
fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
Well,
He's got it, and that'll end
3 up, 3 down for the Mets there. Real easy that
back here
time
at the
out.
ballpark. Let's
Leading
check out
off
the
for
latest
the
news
Mets,
from around the league.
third baseman, number 26.
All right. Let's go, Denny.
That's it.
There you go.
It's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job.
Third,
setting
like,
it to be better than
now he should be getting into his rhythm. About the 3rd inning to the 5th is normally where he starts finding his rhythm. And right now his pitch count's fine. So,
Next offering is
not too
in
worried
for a
about
strike.
things.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time.
There you go. 3rd strikeout of the day.
Got him swinging on the curveball.
Now batting.
And he's
There you
reached
go,
out
Danny.
this one.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do.
Yo, guys, Zootopia 2 trailer just dropped.
Lindor batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare, only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
That one misses, and the count is 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect.
There you go. Strikeout number 4.
Swing.
Oh yeah, Denny's found his groove now.
Right there. You got the changeup.
That's good. That's good.
Really see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And stepping in is the speedy Luis Angel Acuna. Called strike right there. On the ground, out
And
to
that's
short.
3 up, 3 down for Sam Denny in the 3rd.
3 down, inning over.
There we
Nothing
go.
for the Mets. And our score remains 2-1.
So far, so good for Sam.
Check out what's been happening of late.
The
Really
designated
been
hitter,
playing well.
number 0.
All right.
Oh, he doesn't
Leading
get the
off
call.
with Ishii.
Ball 1.
I can't believe they're hitting Ishii at the 3 spot. I feel like he's much more of a leadoff guy, as he is leading off this inning. And he is safe. He speeds it out. There you go, Ishii. 10-game hitting streak? Hell yeah. Dude, the number 0 in this channel is just the thing. You wear that number, I guess you're destined to be good. Yeah, Donald, there we go. It's a 2-hit ball game.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away.
I will say he is showing off a lot better contact than I expected. I expected him to be kind of more of a power guy than a contact guy, but he is showing off a lot more contact than I expected in comparison.
No outs, runners at first and second.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
There was the pitch. I knew it. I saw it coming out of his hand.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and that is a big.
Come on, Bregman.
Spencer Torkelson steps
Here we go.
for the White Sox. He's already
Spence homered earlier. Got that 2-run shot. Can he get a 3-run? 3-run shot right here.
first pitch misses.
All right, got the call.
Something in the infield. Runner
I will
at
say
base, get
Cusick
2
is
guys.
getting absolutely destroyed by this ump.
Swing and a foul out of
He has seen plenty of pitches that have been in the zone or just on the zone get called balls. So I do feel bad for him there.
and downstairs.
Tough
Who
spot
won?
right here, a couple runners on, 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a
Damn.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things.
There's no reason to go after that one.
At eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that.
Okay, Kyle
I can
Teal
see
up.
it really well at eye level. I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
And now, Kyle Teal.
The positive is we will at least get back to the top of the order in the 5th inning. That is a guarantee at this rate.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And a foul ball.
Damn.
Makes the count 2-1. 2 outs. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So do we think Cusick makes it through the next inning?
Fans another, and that's
I mean, depending on how he does, he might.
Well, needed a
Strand
big strike
2.
to get out of danger, turned into deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it with the.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Right fielder, Juan Soto.
Wow, Mets are down 7.5 games to the Nats. God damn. Ooh, Juan Soto leading off the
Been
inning.
incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
You're gonna be busy with Poke Farm on Friday?
0-1.
That's fine.
Out towards
Ooh,
left
there
center.
we go. Fuck
Fletcher
yeah.
on the move.
Just a big fly out.
One away.
That's
We'll
just
take
a really
it.
nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second.
Yeah, we got a lot to do Friday. We're gonna do 2 badges, and I'm gonna try and get through the
Vientos.
the radio tower.
And that is in for a strike. And
So,
it's 0-1.
The guy's going
we can
this
do
good
those
the
3
entire 7 in a
things.
row. You gotta step out of the
Good
box,
day's
fake
work.
bunt, do something to break it up.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Oh,
Right
okay, it's foul.
And
Woo.
that is foul. Bases empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
Got him. There you go, Denny. Number 5.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Left fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Denny is feeling it.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Doubled his first time up.
Mass click weekend, most likely. That is
Strike
I have
one.
no idea what you mean by that, but sounds like that's just a lot of clicking. Sounds like what was that game? Cookie Clicker?
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Come on, get that 6th strikeout right here, Sam.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to
He's
count.
done great. 35 strikes to 17 balls today. 52 pitches here in the bottom of the 4th.
And that's downstairs and
That one
outside.
got away from him, I think.
And
Got him!
strike.
6
So
Ks today.
strike out of the ball
It's a
game.
good return to the majors for Sam Denny.
Headed to the 5th. It's the White Sox 2 and the Mets 1.
It has been a good return to the majors for Sam Denny.
Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Very similar stat sheet. We've both played pretty damn well.
Back to work. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. Action in the Mets bullpen. Number 32.
1,000
getting ready
clicking
to go.
points over Saturday and
Sitting
Sunday.
lefty, warming up as well.
And Friday due to it being a British site. Ah.
Outside low. And that's ball one.
Ooh, excuse me.
And misses inside.
You can have me tabbed on another tab and just get to your clicking.
And there's a ball. In the air, right field, pretty well struck.
Oh,
And he makes the catch.
oh, I thought it might be just gone. Oh, that makes me sad. That makes me sad.
Will hit next. He was
I thought
strikeout
for a
victim his first
second.
time.
Oh,
Inside corner, that's a strike. 0-1.
Love it here at City Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
And it is 2-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls.
damn, Joe Adele had some power on that one.
And there's ball 4.
Takes the walk. We take it.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right
We
around
take
the
it.
knees,
Now
but just
batting,
no help
the
from the
center
umpire.
fielder,
Manager
Dominic
out of the
Fletcher.
dugout now, and it looks
Wow.
like a change on the mound. Ryan Cusick
Really?
won't go any further tonight, and he leaves.
I didn't think they were
the
going to pull him just
pitch is
yet.
going on. We'll be back in a minute.
Interesting.
Now pitching
The
for the New
Mets
York
with a new
Mets,
arm on the mound, Brian
number
Hudson.
52.
And this marks the 60th time he's come on the pitch so far this year. Clearly a
Come on,
very
me. I'm
relied
just
upon arm in this bullpen.
setting some home run bets for tonight.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the center fielder, Dominic Fletcher. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball right
There you go. Dom Fletcher with the single.
Get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
Hell yeah.
Now batting, third baseman,
And here is Brian Ramos.
That.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. Down low, it kicks away.
Oh, wow.
Save.
Yeah.
And now second and
That
third
moves
with
them
one
both.
on. Both runners move up on the wild pitch, and the double play is no longer in order.
Well, that could end up being pretty costly right there. They had the double play set up as a way to get out of the inning, but instead it becomes a big strikeout situation with 2 in scoring position.
Oh. Okay.
Just off the inside edge.
It's a big
Now I can throw my
opportunity
full
right here,
focus
but
to
I
this
love
and
the
set
way
my
he's
home run,
slowing the game down. He's
parlays.
shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
And that is
Ooh.
out of play. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
In the dirt, nothing happening on the bases, though.
Brian Hudson having problems. Ooh. Ishii has not been hitting well with runners in scoring position, but he's batting in the third spot.
Fires to first.
We'll take the run, though. Ramos with the RBI.
number 0.
That's productive out. Okay.
Digging in, Alex
Comes everybody's favorite stone-faced pit bull.
Ishii matched a homer in his last game.
Let's go, Ishii. I will say, I'm surprised his potential hasn't increased with how consistent
Strike 1.
he's played. I'm surprised he's still a C potential.
Yeah, a big swing and a miss.
The first pitch, just a tough pitch at the knees.
Go on,
on the outside
Ishii.
corner for a strike, and then he went in on the next one. So he's got to move the ball in and out.
Oh, got hit.
He had 2 strikes on him.
Who does that? That brings up Brignoni. Oh, here we go. Let's go, Rook.
Brignoni.
Oh, we can just break this thing wide open. Now you got back-to-back power bats in Brignoni and Torkelson.
2 on, 2 outs. Inside.
Good take.
Ball and a strike.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 3.
Oh, he just pops up,
Right now, but
man.
he's capable of figuring it out.
At least we add on one.
And that'll do it. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Home half of the 5th. Back here at Citi Field. We head to the
We
bottom
will
of the 5th.
sim once
And
Denny's
the first baseman,
taken out of the game.
That's a
But I think
ball
he's got at
foul.
least this inning and maybe even the 6th. His pitch count's in a fine spot right now. So
Out to
all
short.
just depends on how well he gets through this inning.
Throw on
Boom.
to Torkelson, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job
Now
of
batting,
keeping the
number
ball
3.
out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now the center fielder, Carson Benj. There's the strike.
The offense
There we
needs to start
go.
showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll
0-2
hook off
count.
the seats.
Can we see strikeout number 7 today?
Stays alive.
Come on, Sam.
Swing and a miss. Struck him
Strikeout
out.
number
Picks up strikeout
7.
number 7.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters.
Sam Denny's return to the majors.
Break his rhythm.
Looking really solid.
Maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around.
Has he been
step
flawless?
up,
No.
interrupt
Is he
his
ever going to
timing
be
because he's
flawless? I
coming
don't think
right
so.
after these guys.
But he's looked really, really good today.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5.
Like, he has looked like the guy we
Oh, I
expected
think the key, I mean,
him
if
to
he
be
can
today.
do one more inning, anything after
And I
that,
think
a hit or
the
two is a
training
bonus.
on those
He
weak
should
points
be
of
lined
his has
up
helped.
Good enough to get to the finish line.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a pop up. In
3
foul
up,
ground.
3 down.
And he makes the catch.
So, yep, Denny, I think at least is going to see 6. He might even see a 7th inning, depending on how quick the 6th
Top of
goes.
the 6th inning. Here's Alex Bregman. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. A lefty up and throwing out there. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
Yep. Alex Bregman adds one with a solo shot. We'll take it.
16th homer of the year, and they tack on.
Oh, he's leading us in homers.
That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the
Number
loudest
16. I forgot Bregman was before Torkelson. Okay, we are going to sim the half inning. His energy is getting low. So I don't know if he fully makes it through the 6th inning, but I do think this is probably his last inning.
In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
I think if he hits 80 to 85 pitches, it's definitely his last inning.
That one finds the zone, and it's
There
nothing
we go.
2. Started after it,
Oh.
tried to hold up. Now a look to first, didn't go.
Oh, maybe he got strikeout number 8.
And down
There it is. Strikeout number 8.
he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
really nice pitch right there. He
There
got
we
that
go.
fastball on the inside. It
Nice
just
job,
froze it.
Denny.
Back was gay. Even if he swings, so tough to do anything with the pitch in that location and that velocity.
If he can get
Looking
through
hard in with 2
Lindor,
strikes to handle it, and he does that.
Lindor
and
in
Acuna?
box again, takes a strike.
and go 3 up, 3 down again, I mean, I'm good
Was
with
born in
taking him
Puerto
out at that
Rico, but
point.
actually played his high school ball in Florida.
Give him a full 6 innings.
Now 1-1.
Inside.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Foul ball.
Okay. 1-2 count. He's had Lindor's number for the most part today.
Here's a high
And that's
chopper.
just a chopper to Ramos.
Throw on to Torkelson.
Here we go.
Lindor retire.
Now batting, second baseman.
Hell, he
Luis
might see the
Gonzalez
7th at this rate.
Acuna.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis
Does he?
Angel
Do we
Acuna
think he
from down
sees
to
some of the
bench.
7th?
And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not
Hmm.
afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get
Got
hit
him
hard.
swinging.
That's not what we're seeing
0-2
here.
is the count.
And it really looks like these hitters
0-2
have been in
count.
between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they...
Threw it
9
by. A swing
strikeouts in
ball
his
to the
return.
Down in order go the Mets. And this is still
Oh, it's...
4
Yeah,
on
he
the
definitely got his head in the right spot down in AAA.
Pitching for the
Welcome
New
back.
York
We're in the
Mets.
7th. We have a new pitcher.
Okay. We're just going to sim through this half inning. We do not add anything. Here's the question. Now, Soto's up. I probably would keep him in against Soto because he's been on point against the top hitters.
That's in there. It's 0-1.
So, I think this is a smart idea. Let him go at least 6 1/3 possibly if he gets Soto out. Although maybe, I'm sorry, were there MVP chance for Soto when he hasn't done anything today? Come on.
To the right side.
Oh, I thought that was number 10 right there.
He'll do it himself. And one
There you
away
go.
in the bottom of the
He's
7th.
made it through at least 6 1/3.
You have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff. Just
He's
like
got a
we saw.
3-run lead behind him.
Swing and a ball.
And there it is.
Field, ranging
Like he's going to give up some. No! That just took him to the wall. I thought it was a homer.
Now batting, left fielder.
Well, 6 2/3.
next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo.
Even better if he gets through Nemo here.
Line drive and foul ball. Ground ball to the
And
right
he
side.
gets through the 7th. Hot damn.
And that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jose Buto.
Number 70.
And as relievers go, he's not a big
Okay, we are going to
He tries to
like
force
watch
contact,
this
so
half of the inning just because I want to see if they do pull him
In the box now as he leaves that one open.
for the 8th, which I would assume they probably do to get a setup in.
Fastball on the inside corner
Damn.
for the strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss
Okay,
in the
2-2.
zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Go on, Ishii.
Got him swinging.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known
Now
for
batting,
using the
number
entire
27.
field.
Brignoni, 2 for 3 today.
Brignoni, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Buto, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes
2-0.
a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And it gets through Brignoni with a 3-hit day.
Perfect example right there. A
There
hitter
you
who hits the
go.
ball on the outside
Donald
corner
Brignoni, everybody.
has to trust his hands and let the ball travel a little bit deeper.
Bregman homered earlier, had the solo shot. His 16th of the season. Can he get a 2-run shot here?
Swing
Nope.
and a
Just
pop.
pops it up.
Acuna. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
But the last time that Brignoni was the only man on the base pass and Spencer Torkelson came up, it was a 2-run shot early in the game.
Spencer Torkelson, and he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the second inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Brignoni off of first with 2 away. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something
Come
like this,
on.
because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
I'm very interested to see if they bring him out for the 8th inning. I mean, Sam's been sharp.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Oh, they trying to get Brignoni? How dare you? He's not the fastest guy on the field. He's got decent speed, but it's nothing crazy. It's not Alex Ishii speed.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Foul ball, and it remains.
She just let that one go.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball left side, he'll see another.
Torkelson just making him throw. We're forcing the Mets to use the bullpen tonight.
One away, and we'll do it again.
Is what, their third pitcher already? Or fourth pitcher? I don't remember. They brought in Verling.
At the plate, they'll do it
Yeah,
again.
this is their fourth pitcher, I think, today.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Yeah.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the
Okay,
hitter.
Kyle
Kinda
Teal.
challenged the guy with the fastball.
Oh, right to the back.
Oh, that's going to move him. We now got 2 in scoring position.
And 2 in scoring position now, thanks to that wild pitch.
No trouble moving up to second on that play with the ball getting that far away from the catcher. Nice job to take advantage of the wild pitch.
That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, Teal.
Cut on and miss. And a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Damn it.
Now to
They do
pitch
pull him.
another
It's Cade
into the
Horton.
bottom of the 8th. Cade Horton.
And that right there is where we will fast forward to the end of the game. Choice. Okay, Glasnow gets 3 up, 3 down. The White Sox take down the Mets.
This team has won.
And Sam Denny's return goes about as well as we could have
Get
hoped.
your eye on a sweep.
9
When
strikeouts,
you're on the road, home
1
team is
run
always
given up.
fighting to keep
And that 1 run was just 2 doubles. No home runs. Like, he played about as well as we could have asked. And I think we've got to run the track after that. Because in this game, Sam Denny hurt people. That is a great return game for Sam Denny. That's our guy right there. Matt Manning has been the shock of the season. But Sam Denny is our guy, and we know it. And we do take that serious thanks to Sam Denny's return. We do not get the sweep, though, as Drew Thorpe can't get the job done. We are up 4 games, though. Romano takes the L there. And we lose to Toronto as Cade Horton can't get the win. Oh! I might keep looking for prospects. This one, let's go. They still won't look at the international. I'm going to do it again. Central. So I'm going to put you at 1 now. I want to keep Sanchez here just because. Just because he's still arguably one of the top guys. Now, the key for us as well, too, we have a very young rotation right now. We don't need to take Gene Sanchez. We don't. But who knows? Actually, no, I know what I'm going to do now. Scouting assignment. You are mainly pitchers. Okay, you are going to discover pitchers as well in the West. That way we have a lot of those, you know, late inning pitchers or late round pitchers to choose from. Analyze. We do get a win. We do not get swept. Matt Manning, trust him. Ooh. The Cards are offering up a pitcher for Jack Caglione. Sid Clark. No. Mainly because Caglione may be our main first baseman next year. Batting 292 now. Not playing every day, but batting well right now. Both him and Torkelson doing pretty well. Alright. How are things going, though, in the minors? The Barons have struggled a bit. They had that dominant showing against Knoxville, and then Chattanooga happened. And Charlotte is under 500 for the first time in what feels like forever. Ooh, Sam Denny takes the L. What happened here? Gave up 4 runs, 7 strikeouts. He does go only 4 2/3. A double, a triple, no home runs. It's just he gave up hits. Ooh, Romano gets the win there. Do have an injury. Okay, 1 to 2 weeks isn't the worst. I'm not too angry at that. Can one of you guys play first? Okay, Gonzalez can play first. Okay, we're good. We're good. Like, do we not have anyone that can play first? The minors? Daryl Jones takes the loss. That's his first loss of the season. So we lose to Cincinnati, who's got the same record as us, so they're not playing poorly. And we beat the Cards with 10 Kents. It's draft day? Oh, in 1 day. Alright. And we do get the series win against the Cards. Who's ready to go drafting? Okay, we're going to have to make a decision, guys. He is really good. He is not the best fielder. but he's a hell of a hitter. So we're going to have we might have an option between the two of them, and we're going to have to make a decision. I mean, if he winds up being there later for us at like 42, which he won't be, but you know. I'm just putting the guys that, you know, are unranked that we found on here. Did we not find any pictures? Like, any other pictures that, like, would have been real crazy? Huh. About to say, I'm like, I know we had some guys who were initially not rated that jumped up on our list, at least at reliever. I want those guys on the board for later in the draft. That's quite a jump for Lawrence Moon. Okay. What about closing pitcher? See if there's anybody here. Nope. From 3 to 110. God damn. Talk about a fall. I don't know who the fuck you are, but okay. Anybody else magically hit? Rex DiMaggio? That I hope to God you fall to like the last round. Just because a name like that I feel like we need. I think that's everything. I am going to go through here and see if there's anybody that's unranked that was higher on our board and I didn't, you know, put them on the queue. Because I think I've got at least the first 3 picks. I've got an idea of who I want. After that, who knows? There we go. Add the queue. Grimsley? Fuck yeah, that's my favorite Elite Four member. Carl. I don't know how you would pronounce that. Moon. Okay, we're gonna have a good chunk of guys to take chances on, I feel. Oh, that's Lloyd Gillies. You know how I like to take those flyers late in the draft. We get the opportunity. I'm wondering how this draft is going to end up, solely because there were a lot of guys that fell on our board. Like, they were top 10 projected, and they plummeted. So I'm very interested to see how the beginning of the draft goes. Just in case. He's 17th on our board, 25th overall. Given the way this board's gone, maybe I don't want to even do that unless I've scouted him. I think we're good. Let's go drafting. So, do you think we'll have a chance at either Yuniel Chavez or Gene Sanchez? Or Richard Adams? Those are the top three guys. I'd be happy with any of those three. I would be happy with any of these three. Do you think we'll get any of them? 79 to 95 potential, 80 to 90 potential, 75 to 90 potential. They go 2 and 3. No, they all go top 3. Be just my luck. Let's go. Okay, Yusniel Chavez goes number 1. They made the right pick, I think. So the A's didn't fuck up. That might be the first. It might be a first time for everything. Number 2. Justin Fernandez. He was the number 1 projected pick, but was not good, and he's even injured. Hot damn, that's a bad selection, Colorado. So one of my guys is going to be there. I think this is Gene Sanchez. No! Richard Adams is number 3. Wow, so both of the fielders go, which leaves us with the best pitcher. You almost got it, Jaren. If Gene Sanchez had gone second, we wouldn't have an option. It almost worked. Okay, this ain't even a question. The top prospect on our board is here. Gene Sanchez, projected to go 5th. We're going to take him 4th. And we don't have a prospect anywhere near him. So, we'll take Gene Sanchez. In my opinion, he would have been ranked 3rd out of the bunch. And that is solely because the need isn't as strong there as it is in the outfield. But we get a very good player and a guy that is essentially big league ready. So, could be a guy that maybe we bring up quick and he starts out of the pen. So, we'll see how many of these guys are available. The guy to keep in mind is Pedro here. We'll see when he goes. Let's go ahead and sim to our next pick. Pedro's on the board. We lost a lot of guys. Todd Brady went. Vance Daly went 14th. Alright. So, here we're in kind of a weird spot where I don't have a lot of guys on the board where I'm like, yeah, we have to take this dude right here. I'm just going to go with the guy I know the most about, and that's Pedro Anaya, and we're going to take him here. I don't think it's the best pick we could have made, but we're kind of going with the guys we know. The devil we know over the devil we don't in this case scenario. We could go Lloyd here at first base. A little bit early for him, really. I might go just... He already went. Oh my god, he went. Okay, I'm going to go Dewey Column. I wanted to go DiMaggio there, but he went. I don't know where he went, but DiMaggio went. I did not expect that. Rex DiMaggio went to the A's. 66th. I was going to take him there. Damn. I did not see that coming. Okay. We're sitting at 113. I think I'm going to take... I'm going to take Lawrence Moon here. Give us a relief pitcher. And these next two, we'll see who's available. Okay, so we lost out on Gillies. I was probably going to take Gillies next if he was there. Here I think I might go Arthur Grimsley. Could be a bad choice, but we need a fielder, I think. And then I'm hoping one of the third basemen is there. They're both here. So who do I like better is essentially the case scenario. I think Eloy has a better chance to work out. The potential's not there, but... You know, we've seen plenty of guys play above their potential. I'm going to take Eloy Baez. The fusion of Eloy Jimenez and Javi Baez. And that is our draft. Do I think it was a good draft? I do think we definitely got a very good player at the top with Gene Sanchez. After that, I just don't think we knew enough about the big time players. Get the brooms. We swept the cards. Okay, like normal, we're hopping into this just to see who wins it. Whoops. Santander, Reynolds, Alvarez, Devers, Lowe, Venitos. I didn't see the other two. Contreras and Langoliers. Wow, Shane Langoliers with the Pirates. Fast forward to the next round. It's Devers versus Vientos and Santander versus Alvarez. We will fast forward to the next round. And Vientos hit 25 at the beginning. Let's see who takes it. It's 2. Three. It's only sitting at 3. 4. It's got under a minute. Make it 5. Man, Vientos did not save up. His best round for the end. He used all of it on that 25 home run round. Oh. Okay, that's 2 outs. And there it is. 12 is what Santander needs to beat. 13 wins it. It's a good number if you ask me. Off to a very slow start here for Santander. There, he finally got his first home run on the board. 2, 3, 4. Oh, he's got a rhythm going. He's gonna need a big, like, finale here. He needs 6 more to win. Here we go. 1, 2. Needs 3 more now. Make it 2 more. He needs 1 more to win it. Is this it? And Santander is your home run champion. Anthony Santander taking home the home run derby title. There you go. I just want to know who made it. Want to know who made it. Oh no, I have to sim past the All-Star game. Let's see. AL defeated the NL. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my god. Okay, Aiden Smith is on a cold spell. Kyle Saul is progressing well for them. Very young. And a relief pitcher. Who is their worst? Jay King, Gerald Whitman. Nah. I don't hate the idea of Torkelson getting traded. Just not right now. The fact that we are, you know, Matt Manning makes the All-Star game. Fuck yeah. The fact that we are in playoff contention right now, I feel like I'm not going to probably make any moves. Unless it's trading a young guy. Jordan Romano makes as a closer. Well, reliever. Anybody else for us? Nope. Santander endeavors as the DH. Okay, so 2 pitchers. I'll take it. I'll take it. Futures game. Worried about it. Let's sign these draft picks. Anybody else we can sign? Let's get Eloy right now, because yeah, I figured he was gonna sign no matter what. Okay, that's fine. Boom! Gene Sanchez signs quick. That's always good to get the top guy signed immediately. We'll take care of these guys right now. Actually, you'll be number 1. You'll be number 2. Alright. Blue Jays want Colson Montgomery. They're offering Drew Gray, who's been pretty solid. He's more a reliever, I think, with that stamina. True relief pitcher, Joaquim Herrera, or Joaquim Herrera. There we go. I mean, he's really solid. But no, not for Colson. All right. Boom, we got Dewey. Okay. Let's move you to 3 since you're the closest. And there we go. I can't do anything with these guys yet. Things not going great for the minor leagues right now. Oh. Is he back? One to 6 days for Jordan Walker. I gotta know. 1 to 2 weeks. Oh, we are about to get healthy. Oh my God, we are about to get healthy. So I gotta make a cut. How many third basemen do I have in the minor leagues? That's actually a bigger question. Yeah, I'm good. I gotta move someone down. Bruno's killing it. Look at that. Holy shit. +5 power against lefties. That's wonderful. Who gets moved down? I mean, he's been really solid. Thomas White's been our best reliever. Cade Horton's been good. Like, what the fuck? We're playing so well that I have no one to send down. I mean, I've used his option this year, so I could send down Jack, just so he gets more reps. I might do that. Yep. All right. So here we go. Drew Thorpe takes the L against the Dodgers. We have the same record as the Dodgers. I just want to point that out. That's a thing. And we have lost this series to the Dodgers. That's Daryl Jones' second loss. All right, still gonna take time. Milo Doval goes to the Nats for a group of prospects. And we get swept by the Dodgers as Tink Hintz is 2-4 now. His time as a starter, though, is almost up. Almost. I don't like that we're losing right now. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to re-sign you. I don't know if I'm going to re-sign you, Bregman. I don't think there's anybody else to really worry about right now. I might want to get Alex Ishii under contract. I'm not joking. I might want to get him under contract as part of the core. Because he has been consistent as hell. What would a 3-year deal look like? 6.7? Yeah, I might take it to arbitration. Might. Being the key word. Jordan Walker. There we go. 3 years, 12 mil, Jordan Walker. He has played way too well for us most of the time. And for a lot of these guys, I think I'm going to just chill and see what arbitration brings. I have to sign Ishii. I have to sign Ishii long term. Give me a 6-year deal. Take him to 30. And we'll go 6 years, 52. Alex Ishii is a White Sox for the long term. Daryl Jones might be the next guy that gets that long-term deal. Now, I don't think it comes until probably next year, but he might be that next guy to get it. You have 1 more year of arbitration. I want to know, how much do you want? Dude, I will... Like, you have been very solid for us. I have no problem signing you for that. I mean, I don't know what his arbitration is going to be, so actually I might not worry about it. We'll see what his arbitration is. Owen White's been solid. Like, a lot of these dudes are just so solid. They may not be worth, like, big money deals, but they've been solid. Sam Denny taking on the Padres, and we're in a 4-game losing streak. And that breaks as Sam Denny gets his 6th Major League win of the season. There we go. And we do win that series against the Padres. Drew Thorpe comes through. Here we go. Contract. 30. He declines it. Kind of expected as much. Put you in the one spot. August 1st is the deadline, so we have just a couple more days. Darryl Jones. The Knights are struggling, man. We take a big loss against the Braves. Not a good showing for Darryl Jones. He's probably going to head back to the minors once Hagen Smith returns, just to play it safe. That's what I like to see. Things are going up, nothing going down. Colson Montgomery's recent games, he's batting .333. Fuck yeah. No wonder people are trying to trade for him. Boom, we got Lawrence Moon. To the moon! And we have gotten Arthur Grimsley. So there we go. We have signed all of our draft picks. It's now time. Get ready. Oh, he's back. Oh my god, he's back. Didn't even realize he was back. Is he coming out of the pen? Whoops. I get it. He's just coming back. But he should not be coming out of the pen. Maybe that'll change sooner rather than later, but... we don't need a shortstop, so... You play third? He can. Not a power hitter. I'm kind of looking for that classic third baseman. They're here. Dude's just a really good fielder. I mean, Christian Campbell's pretty good. Seeking relief pitcher, catcher, third base, or left field. We don't have a lot of that to give up. So, never mind. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be in the market. Yeah, I don't think we're in the market. Not today. Matt Manning. Alright. So. I think what we're going to do is we're going to move Darryl back down to AAA. He might be back for the September call-ups. We did make a move. We made one move. We got rid of Jonathan Cannon. So we did make a move. Wasn't a big one, but we did make a move. Let me just see. Okay, yeah, we're good at every spot now. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And that should, I believe, if I'm right on the rotation. Yep, Hagen Smith takes his spot. And that is perfect. Right, left, right, left, right. I love it. And we beat the Braves in the series. There we go. Matt Manning is the first guy to get 10 wins on the year. Sam Denny now up against the Yankees. 68-39. They are 10 games better than us, and we're 5 games ahead in the division. That's crazy. I need to know. I mean, I figured he'd probably be cold coming back. 194, though, I'm not going to complain. Ooh, cold spell here for Ken Schultz, but he is fixing his contact a bit, which is good. Yeah, I'm definitely keeping him in AA. Not going to bring him up this year. Sam Denny, man, is crazy. Okay, another trade for Spencer Torkelson here. The Giants want him, and they are offering us... Let's see, the starting pitcher. There he is. He's not doing well for you guys. Why would I want him? Well, actually, he is, but he's just not upgrading. What the hell? I like that he has a 5-ball or 5-pitch repertoire, but he's just not. What the hell? They're offering reliever who's solid and a third baseman. Ronnie Belcher. I love the name, but yeah, no. Cade Horton gets the win here. And only 1 run given up. Love seeing that. Oh, yep. Trade deadline. So let me just see. Let me look at my team. Get an idea. Because given today's the trade deadline, we might just get through the rest of the season. And get to the possible playoffs, and then we might hang off there. How's Gary doing? Gary's doing quite well. He's probably our guy next year. Gerquero seeing good development. Same thing with Teal, Torkelson, and you're getting older, so you're gonna lose a bit, but I'm glad we signed him to that $12 million a year deal because he has been very cheap and effective. Batting .297 right now. Alex Ishii is being Alex Ishii. That's why I signed him to the long-term deal. Brooks Baldwin. At least is seeing positives somewhere. Olsen. This is recent games. 364. He is on fire right now. Rocchio's developing. .317 lately for Brignoni. Joe Adele. 222. That's kind of normal for Joe Adele, if I'm being honest. Oh, and now Walker's not cold anymore. He's batting .222 now. If I'm going to make a move, Like, I don't think there's a third baseman that I want, and that's what I would be after. Christian Campbell's good, but he's like, he doesn't do any one thing. And I'm okay with that. It's just... Also, we don't have what they're seeking. I want to know what they would want. Yeah, no, I'm not giving you my best young outfielder. I would argue he's much better. Damon King? Okay. Might not be against the Tank Hens trade. What is their starting rotation looking like? So he would be in the bullpen. But if they couldn't afford a guy like Taj Bradley, who's probably, a free agent, so they could let Bradley walk and have him. And I assume let Woods Richardson walk and have him. Well, no arbitration. But they would have at least a good arm in there. Dear Lord, they have a lot of nice young pitchers. Never mind, I don't think they need him. I could see them wanting him as just a bullpen arm. Yeah, no, I think we're going to keep him. Because given that Darryl Jones is at the minors, yeah, no, we're going to keep him. I'm not going to trade for Christian Campbell. I want to get rid of Damon King. It'd be a very similar deal to what I gave up for Spencer Torkelson. Oh, Bailey Dees is doing great. Dees what? I need to look at where he is in the rotation. Because if Guillermo's not getting enough innings, I want to move him down. He's not getting enough innings. I need to move him back down. So you know what? I can't believe I'm going to make this move. I'm going to trade Damon King for Christian Campbell. That gives us another dude that can play third base if need be. Now I need to make a move there. Campbell comes in. I'm going to move Brooks Baldwin to AAA. Right, yep, he's still got two options. Yep. That'll at least get him more time, and actually, let me just look at the rotation at least before I do this, before I make a giant mistake. Yep, he needs to go down. He needs to go down. I might actually send two of them down, because both of them could go down. Yes, both of them should go down. So, we will move you to double A and you to double A. Oh, well, shit, you're going back triple A, never mind. Alright. Now we're good. We made our one move at the deadline. Traded a young pitcher for a utility piece that's only 26. He'll probably be coming off the bench mainly, but he can play third and a number of other positions. You guys know how I love my utility pieces. And since Alex Bregman's probably not going to be here next year, he becomes the backup to Ishii, and he's very much like Ishii, where he just gets on base. Fuck. Who do I need to cut? Oh wait, was it the 40 man that was the problem? Yep, it was the 40 man that was the problem. Okay, never mind. Who's not gonna get picked up off waivers? I can only hope. If he does get picked up off waivers, sucks. Although we've got a lot of depth there, so I'm not totally worried. Who took that L? Mono. Now Hagen Smith is back and takes, well, Cade Horton took the loss. Not Hagen Smith, no decision. Barons now. I have too many guys. Okay, Chase had a rough month. Jake Etter struggled. It's not good. Jack Fox wanna swing a hot bat. Caglione did well. Bailey Dees had a good month. Steven Wilson did well. Good. Good, 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 good. I think I'm actually just gonna send Ryan Burroughs down to Class A. He just hasn't been good. Alright. Tank Hentz is taking this start apparently. Are we just fucking with the rotation at this point? Or was Hentz still in the rotation? Because I don't remember. He was. Never mind. Alright, this is big too, because we are 5 games up on the Twins and Tigers. We do get the win over Detroit. Glasnow gets his first win of the season. And it's August. I mean, he is a closer. He shouldn't really be getting wins, but you know what I mean. And we do take this series 1-0. Matt Manning gets win 11. Sam Denny up. And Sam Denny W. That is his 7th win of the season. He has been phenomenal since coming back up to the majors. Alright. Kansas City now. Let's first see. The home run per 9 now is going up instead of down, which is great. That training is coming through. I want to know, what's the lineup looking like? Jordan Walker's back in the lineup. He's batting .240 now. Yeah, we're batting around that .240 range. I'm happy with that. It's not great, but it's not terrible. We take the L. Romano takes the loss there. Hagen Smith. Owen White gets the win. He is 6-0. Maybe I need to pay him now. Tank Hens does not get the win. He takes the L, and it is a 2-4 loss. Kansas City beats us in that series. We are still 6 games up, though, on Minnesota and Detroit. It feels like we're probably in a spot where we're going to make the playoffs. It just depends if we can keep control of the conference or we're fighting for a wild card spot. That's essentially where we're at. I do know the players that I'm calling up, I think. I know who I'm going to call up. I think Noah Schultz is going to get called up. Maybe not. I don't know. I think Caglione will probably get called up for the most part. So I don't want to have to try and put a guy on the 40 man. Yeah, I think it's going to be Caglione. Ooh. Maybe I bring up Cole Carrig. Maybe. Doubt it, but maybe. Also, he went through. So, didn't have to worry about waivers. We beat Minnesota. We lose to Minnesota. Matt Manning takes a rare loss here. Is that Sam Denny? Yeah, that was Denny on the mound. Okay. Yeah, no, we're finishing the season today. We're going to finish the year today, and then we'll watch whatever playoffs we get to watch next week. And we lose to Minnesota. Drew Thorpe takes the loss, and that is a big series win for Minnesota as they try and claw their way back. So it's Smith, Hentz, and Denny going up against the Rays. Take the L. Owen White takes his first L of the season. We take another loss, hence, and Sam Denny comes through. He's 8-8 on the year. Oh no. No, Darryl Jones got banged up a bit. You don't understand how happy I am I made that trade now. The stone-faced pit bull is out for the remainder of the year. He wasn't batting very well his last 10, but he was starting to come back around. 297. On base percentage of 374. Bruh, that fucking sucks. Alright. Tony Badgley's coming back for AAA at least. Well, that leaves a big hole in our hearts at the major league level. And specifically at the DH spot. So I think I'm going to keep Brooks Baldwin, I think, down here to just get, playing time. It leaves a hole at the DH spot, and Jack Caglione fills that spot perfectly. Jack Caglione is back. Let's hope this works out. That allows me to bring a guy up to AAA. Chase, you haven't played great lately. You know what, Jose? You're killing it. Thought I heard something. Oh, I think it was a bus. I think that's what I heard. Makes sense. I'm gonna bring Jose Gonzalez up to AAA. That makes things very, very interesting. Yep, Jack Caglione takes over now as the DH and the first base against lefties. Who takes over DHing here? Oh! Okay. That allows you to have two guys that hit lefties well. Holy shit, the power against lefties. He hasn't been hitting very well lately, but give him some lefties to hit against. Alright. Matt Manning takes the L here. Late in the year, we're starting to flounder a tad bit. Do get the win there. Can we at least force at worst a draw? Hagen Smith. Here's exactly what I was waiting on. Alright. So that is going to move you to AA. And we're good. And we take the L. Okay. I gotta move somebody down to single A then. Whoops. I'll move him down to Class A, just to give him some more time there. Did Hagen take that L? He did. And Tank Hens takes the L there. We're still 3.5 games up, but it is getting tighter and tighter as the September call-ups get closer and closer. Take a loss there. Denny takes a rare loss since he came back. I believe that is only his second loss since coming back to the majors. Matt Manning gets the shutout victory. And we win the series against the Mariners. 2 shutout games. Drew Thorpe and Matt Manning get it done. Whew. Whew, whew, whew. This is where the stress builds up as we can look at the draft picks now. Ooh. Okay. Probably my worst draft. As Gene Sanchez is an 85, which isn't bad. But it does mainly tell me, ooh, okay, yeah, you need to spend time in the minors. That K per 9 and hit per 9, well, and pitching clutch, or I'm sorry, control, need to go up. He's going to probably start in AAA. We'll see. Maybe he'll start in AA straight up, but yeah, it's going to take him a little while, which is fine. We're in a spot where he doesn't have to show up quick, luckily. Anaya, good contact right off the bat. Just needs to up that vision, discipline. Maybe work on the power. Do we call him? I mean, he's not bad off the rip. 78 overall, right off the... I'm sorry, he's already better than his potential. How does that work? Lawrence Moon comes in at 58. Arthur Grimsley isn't great. Neither is Eloy Baez. He's got great contact, though. I think he might play pretty well in the minors. He's done growing. Probably. Which, I'm not going to lie, 78 overall pitcher, that's bottom of the order bullpen. I'm not mad about it. Let's go and look at a certain team. Because there's one team I want to look at, and there seems to be a handful of not great classes when it comes to potential. Yeah, wow. Wayne Malone over here. Gonna take a while to get there, but... 89 potential. Holy shit, he's good. I would probably have him in the minors for 2 years, at least. But, yeah, you have a really good player right off the bat. His fielding needs to get better. You know what I'm kind of happy about, though? We already have this on the roster. This is both Ken Schultz and Brignoni. We have 2 guys just like this already. So, it would add a 3rd guy. He is a little bit younger than Brignoni, so that would be a positive, but we do already have 2 of those currently on the roster. Oh, Vince Daly was nowhere near what I thought he was. Initially. Bruh, this class sucked. Like, it was top heavy. Like, if you didn't get one of the top 3 guys... Okay, wait a minute. Here we go. Cubbies actually... Oh, it was all closers. There were a lot of good closing pitchers. That's all this class had. And they got a good first baseman, Edgar Baez. Pete Banks. Utility piece. Gonna take a long time. There's so many fucking closers. Okay, the Cards had a good draft. They had a very good draft. Danny Harley. He's solid. He's going to take time, but he's solid. And Geronimo Blanco. Once again, going to take time, but solid. Yeah. They had arguably the best class so far we've seen. I drafted better than the Rockies. I'll take it. I drafted better than the Rockies. This was just not a great class. Kevin Stahl, a contact hitting catcher. Oh my god, he can't field though. Oh, dude, he's not good. Like, I want some amount of fielding, but this dude can't do shit. You're stealing on this man every single second. Oh, that's not good at all. Bro, I would probably play him at first. You play him at first, he's great. Good second baseman for the O's, but it's going to take time. Dear Lord, the Yankees had a terrible draft. Who the fuck was the other guy? Where did he go? I'm trying to remember who had the third pick, and I don't remember. There, right here, Richard Adams. He wasn't amazing either. 82 potential. Good contact off the bat. Good vision, good discipline, good clutch. Great speed. Like, he's really good. But this draft did not have a lot of superstars. I've never seen a draft this lackluster. I've seen some that are top heavy. It's essentially, if you didn't have the first pick, you really didn't get anybody. Like, there are a couple guys, but they're going to take fucking forever, and then a bunch of closers. Like, this is the peak of the draft. It all went downhill from here. Yeah, it's crazy. Also, Rex DiMaggio, really good. He's going to take some time, but yeah, very good. That was just a lackluster draft. Completely. Hagen Smith with the shutout. He needed that. That's a good confidence booster. That's 3 straight shutouts. I don't think we're going to have 4. But we do get the win. Tank Hens gets a much needed win. We're riding a 4-game winning streak. Make it 5. I do want to see. Okay, Hagen's not here. I thought maybe I could get Hagen Smith on a longer term deal. Okay, 250 in his last 10. Jack Caglione's had a hell of a year, development-wise. I think I might just get him through arbitration. We'll see what number pops up for arbitration this year. Actually, no. I want to take care of that right now, because if my game plan is what it is, which it's to have Caglione be our guy next year. Yeah, we'll go 5 years. 5 years, 4.2 mil a year. 4.3 mil a year. 4.4 mil a year. There we go. We've got our long-term first baseman covered. All right. Matt Manning takes the L against the O's. He has had a rough end of the year. Really good start. Really rough end. Drew Thorpe takes the L there. And Hagen Smith takes the L. The O's sweep. Jaron, your O's trying to get the 500. Meanwhile, the Barons are doing Baron things. The Knights have floundered what was a really good start to the year. Meanwhile, let's take a quick look at how some of these guys are doing. That's what I'm talking about. For Paulette, Grant Taylor, not much. A little bit of boost there. That's good to see. Still not much for Fitzgerald. Eder is getting older, so I can get it. Him losing some touch there. Good increases for Schultz. Darryl Jones jumping up. Nice. Richie seeing some boosts. And Tony Bagley he's becoming one of our top guys. Pitcher-wise, we are set at pitcher for the long term. We do beat the Giants. Glasnow gets that win. Sam Denny. Alright, September call-ups. Who am I calling up? Who am I going to call up? I might bring up Darryl Jones for the end of the year just because he'll get some reps. And it'll put Hagen Smith in a safer spot in the bullpen. So I'm going to move Darryl Jones up. We've already used his option, so why not? And I think we bring up no. I don't risk it. 372 over the last 10 for Jordan Walker. Holy shit. Okay. Just look at that power versus lefty. +9. He's not a home run hitter, but woo. Yeah, I think I'm going to bring up Brooks Baldwin as well, just to give us that utility. There you go. Take the L there. Sam Denny takes only his second L or third L since coming up. And we get the win there. Glasnow gets it. Who was pitching? Thorpe or Manning? Manning. Go 7. Alright. What's our rotation looking like? So Tank Hence heads to the bullpen. Alright. I thought Hagen might, but alright. Cade Horton gets the win there against Cleveland. Daryl Jones takes the L. Hagen Smith takes the L. And Sam Denny does not. It goes to Giro, who takes it. So we fall to Cleveland. That's not what you want here late, especially with the Tigers on your ass. We do play the Tigers, though, late. So we play Washington, who's been very good. Man, we play a lot of good teams late. Oh! Oh! So let's just see how things are going. The wild card right now, we would not be in the wild card. I just want to point that out. We have to win our division to make the playoffs. That's the way I look at it. We do beat Minnesota. Matt Manning with win number 13. Drew Thorpe falls. Harold Jones on the mound. He takes the L. Ugh. So we lose the series to Minnesota, who is now on our ass. Now we go to Oaklamento. Giro bounces back, getting a win there when he was asked to come in. Sam Denny does not take the loss. It goes on Glasnow. And we do win the series, though. Matt Manning, number 14 on the year. We do have an injury, though. Okay, 1 to 2 weeks. Not terrible for Jordan Walker. Could be a lot worse. Not bad. And this is why I brought in Brooks Baldwin, who can play anywhere. Man can play the outfield spots. Alright. Drew Thorpe against the Rockies. Oh, shit. So I do need to bring somebody up. Ken Schultz is cold again. God. He has been very inconsistent. I can say that much about him. Do I have a AAA catcher? That's all I'm asking here. I do. Okay. Good to know. Because I'm gonna bring up Cole Carrig. We get the win. Sure no one's hurt. We win the series against Colorado, and a sweep would be huge. Daryl Jones gets that win. Much needed. Hagen Smith takes the L and is now under 500 on the year. But now we take on the Tampa Bay Rays, who are very good right now. And this is a huge series. I'm looking at it this way. If we win 2 of these next series, I think we take the division, albeit unless we get swept the rest of the way. But I think we need to take at least 2 more series to win this division. Let's see. We lose game 1. Denny takes the L. Let's see how Denny's been doing. He is on a hot streak, so no negatives. Very good there. That's all that matters. Matt Manning takes the L. We lose this series to the Rays. We do get a game back, though, which is good. So we are 3 games up on the Twins, 5 games up on the Tigers. If we can sweep the Tigers, I have a good feeling. If we win the series, who knows? We win game 1. Darryl Jones with a big victory there. Hagen Smith on the mound. Okay. Let me send Cole Carrick back down. How's he been playing, though? He didn't really do much. That's okay. We've already used his option, so might as well. Okay. Tyler Glasnow gives up that game. Oh, wow. Second round bye for the Barons as the minor league playoffs begin, but Sam Denny takes a loss. This is huge. AAA doesn't make the playoffs. AA does, so we're at least watching some playoffs next week. Question is, will we be worrying about the guys in black and white? We are up 4 games. There are 6 games left on the season. We need to win 2 to 3 games. Matt Manning against the Astros. We win. That is win number 15 for Matt Manning. It was a great signing. ERA of 2.23. Drew Thorpe. Can he get win 10? He will not. He will get lost 10 instead. But good ERA so far this year. Darryl Jones. Can he get the series win? He will. It's a shutout victory. And that right there might be enough. And it is official. We, I believe, just made the playoffs. We have clinched the AL Central, and your Chicago White Sox are headed to the fucking playoffs. We did it! We fucking did it! And I didn't have to sell our soul to get a player to do it. That's what impresses me the most. I love that we're batting about 250. On base is 319. ERA's under 4 as a group. I mean, we had the best ERA of the division. I want to show you guys, because I want to see what it is. My GM status. Where is it located? I always forget GM goals. First, let me take care of this, because it's just going to annoy me. My GM status was job security was poor. You bet, you sweet ass, they're keeping me around, damn it. Completed both goals this year. This has been our best year. This has been our best season. Alright, let's finish it out. It's not all that impressive, but hey, we're the White Sox. Also, I'm doing this cheap. I'm not even trying to spend money yet. Now, I don't give a shit about qualifying offers. We're going to see who the big fish is in the pond. Because, oh, we're throwing a big contract out. That's a guarantee. We go scoreless against the Nats. We win the next game, though. Can we win on a high note? Sam Denny gets his final win of the season. ERA at 4.4, which, you know, you'd like to see it a little lower, but hey. Good end of the year for him. And Matt Manning caps off an 85-win season with a dub. 16-9 for Matt Manning. Oh, there we go. There we go. League leaders. Matt Manning leads the league in ERA and WHIP. Hot damn, I did not think that was happening when we signed him in the offseason. Damn, I would have given him a longer term deal. I mean, I may bring him back after next season. So the batting title goes to Yordan Alvarez. The hits title goes to Yordan Alvarez. At bats. Anybody for us? Nope. Doubles. We got nobody. Home runs. We weren't in that category. That is sick. Welcome to the stream, man. I'm not going to say that about Bill Goldberg. He might actually kill me for all I know. Why is Nolan Shonowell on Detroit? How did Detroit not make the playoffs? They have Nolan Jones, who's real solid, and a really solid young Nolan Shonowell. How are you not making the playoffs? How did we do so much better than you? And I'll tell, well, actually, I know how pitching. Legitimately. Matt Manning tied for the most wins this year with Tariq Skubal and Bryce Miller. Fun fact, I looked at possibly trading for Bryce Miller at one point. It would have costed us a shit ton. So I was like, no. I'm good. This is, like, Matt Manning is hanging with the big boys. The least losses goes to Kirby. Okay. Flaherty? Dear Lord! He had the best ERA by a fucking mile! I was thinking, okay, maybe there's a dude with like a 2-2 and he's not like in a like just some crazy stat here for him. Dude, next closest was a 282 for Garrett Crochet. Fucking Kirby had a 3, or a Kirby. Scooble had a 3. Fucking Matt Manning's over here being the greatest pitcher known to man right now. We got a reincarnation of Nolan Ryan going on. We might have to look at it. He might have won the Cy Young. I didn't realize he played that well. How many home runs did Matt Manning gave up 16. It was the second fewest amount. What the fuck, Matt? Hagen Smith had 1 shutout. Matt Manning had 1 shutout. Schoolbull had the most, 2. Did almost trade for Grayson. Hagen had a complete game, and so did Matt Manning. Matt Manning had the second most innings pitched. Dude. Okay, he wasn't like crazy with the whip, so that's not bad. I was thinking maybe he almost topped George Kirby for pitching WAR. That's crazy. I love that. Okay, we gotta know. MVP right now looks like it's going to Devers. Okay. Okay, I'm not mad that Tariq's gonna get it, and he's won it the last handful of years. I'm not mad about that. Where the fuck is he? A 3.93 ERA? Ooh. Fucking, we got a fucking, like, the lowest ERA in the fucking league at 2.15. Won 16 games. Like, I'm just mad he's not on the list. I'm not mad he didn't win. I'm mad he's not on the list. This disrespect to Matt Manning right now. Oh, Brignoni's coming in third in Rookie of the Year. Oh. I mean, 12-8. Yeah, you deserve it. Wow, Angels almost had Rookie of the Year. Really good contact hitter. Oh my God. Bad 295. Dude, that might be the best average I've ever seen for an Angels hitter. He's currently got a strained hamstring. Any Gold Gloves? No Gold Gloves or Silver Sluggers? Really? Alright. Well, sad face. You see the list, and we're going to stop here because, well, we have a couple things now on the calendar. We have some playoff games to watch. We will watch these playoff games as we did lose the first one. I think we'll watch this second one because it's Guillermo Marcelo. We'll watch Guillermo Marcelo, our first round pick last year. We'll see how he plays against the Klingstones. Remember, they were the team that knocked us out last time we actually got to see the minor league team play. But the bigger thing is, we're watching Sam Denny and we're watching Matt Manning in the playoffs next week. We're going to watch both of these games because we got to. Our boy Sam and the best pitcher in the American League. Gotta watch it. Gotta watch it. That's next week. Who do you guys think, though, right before we head out, who's taking the World Series? I'm saying it's going to be the White Sox losing to the Dodgers. No, in actuality, it's probably going to be like Seattle losing to the Dodgers. That's one that take. God, I can't believe we actually made the playoffs. Let me save real quick, so nothing bad happens. Mets and Yankees. Battle in New York, I can see it. His favorite sports team? Will not happen because the Angels didn't make the playoffs. They were shit. Well, that means America just won the flag football Olympics. That's a guarantee. We're taking home the gold. We are taking home the gold. That is a guarantee. Alright. With that, I appreciate you guys for being here. Isaac, Jaren, Dusk, appreciate you guys. No stream tomorrow. Thursday, we'll be back with Ace Attorney. And, of course, more of the hardcore randomized Silver Nuzlocke Friday. But I'm hyped for next Tuesday because we're finally going to get to see this team in the playoffs. Finally. With that, though, I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next time.